Hello everybody, welcome back to our YouTube channel. In today's video, I am going to be talking to you about the importance of implementing negative keywords across your Google Ads campaigns. So before we start off with discussing the importance of implementing negative keywords, let's just identify the main difference between search terms and targeting keywords. So, targeting keywords are keywords that you are telling Google that you want to actively bid on. Search terms are the terms that Google has decided to show your ads for based on the keywords that you have given Google. It is not uncommon for the search terms that your ads are showing for to differ slightly from your targeting keywords, and there are a couple of different factors that play into this. The main cause of your search terms being slightly different to your targeting keywords is likely due to the match type which you are targeting. There are 3 different match types in Google Ads: phrase match, exact match, and broad match. All of these work slightly differently. So broad match will take your targeting keyword and show your ad for anything that is slightly related. With phrase match keywords, the initial targeting keyword needs to be included in the search term itself. However, if the searcher adds a word at the start or at the end of their search, your ads may still show for this. So for example, let's take the keyword digital marketing agency. Your ad might show for digital marketing agency jobs or jobs in digital marketing agency. If we were using that keyword to advertise our services and weren't looking to recruit, them 2 job searches would be irrelevant and potentially lead to wastage. And the final match type is exact match. This will mean that your ad will only show for the exact phrase or a very close variant. Exact match keywords are the least risky match type to target. However, you can find that it really restricts your ads. There's not as much traffic, and although it is the least risky, it's not 100% foolproof with that close variant setting. If your ads are showing for these irrelevant searches and users are clicking on your ads off the back of these, this is likely causing wastage in your Google Ads account. The best way to prevent this is to use negative keywords. By using negative keywords, you can tell Google which words or phrases you do not want your ads to show for. For example, if you are a service-based client and you're looking to advertise your services, you would want to exclude jobs from the get-go. Now, there are various different ways which you can add negative keywords to your Google Ads account. You can either do this at ad group level, campaign level, or you can do a negative keyword list which you can attribute to set campaigns. If you want to exclude something across the whole account or across multiple campaigns because it's just not relevant, we would suggest implementing a negative keyword list. If you want to exclude something across multiple campaigns because it is just not relevant, the best way to do this is by creating a negative keyword list. In that negative keyword list, you can add in various different keywords, and that will be pushed through to all of the campaigns which you select. As a digital marketing agency that specialises in Google Ads, we do this at any campaign creation. We will add in anything that's default, so things like free, cheap, jobs, vacancies, salaries, unless they are of course relevant to the client. This does mean if you create any new campaigns in the future, you can assign the negative keyword list to these campaigns going forward. With campaign level negative keywords, this is great if you are doing location-specific campaigns and you want to make sure that ads are only showing for the set locations that that specific campaign is targeting. So let's say you are running 2 campaigns, one for Essex, one for Kent. You would want to exclude any searches for Kent areas from the Essex campaign and vice versa. This just makes sure that people in the right locations are seeing the right ads and being directed to the right landing pages. This kind of works the same way with ad groups if you are targeting different locations in different ad groups. So, why are negative keywords important? Firstly, and ultimately the most important part, is that it eliminates wasted clicks. This means that you're going to be saving budget, and your budget is only going to be used on things that are relevant for your business and what you offer. It also helps improve your click-through rate and your quality score because your ads are only showing for things that people are meant to be searching for. By having your ads only showing for relevant searches is ultimately going to improve your return on investment because your ads are only going to be showing to the right people and it's going to bring in more qualified leads. So let's just quickly share a couple of top tips on how to keep on top of your negative keywords. First thing we would suggest is to check the search term reports on a regular basis. This means that you can keep on top of what current things people are searching for, what current things that your ads are showing for, and very clearly identify what needs to be eliminated. You can add in negative keywords directly in the search term report and attribute them to either the campaign, the ad group, or your negative keyword list. Secondly, we would suggest using a mixture of exact match negatives and phrase match negatives. Ultimately, it's going to depend on the actual search itself. If the wording of the search term is just slightly incorrect and isn't quite right, we would suggest negativing that in exact match. However, if it's something like a location or a competitor or maybe someone's name, we would suggest doing this in phrase match because you're going to exclude a lot more going forward. If you are running Google Ads and have not been keeping on top of your negative keywords, now is the perfect time to start. Initially, the best thing to do is going to be create a negative keyword list, assign it to the campaigns you are running, and add in any very obvious negative keywords. I would then suggest going through into the search term report in, say, the last 30 days and filter this by search terms that have received the most impressions. This is going to very clearly show you the search terms that your ads have been showing the most frequently during this time frame. You can then very quickly glance and see which ones are the worst offenders and eliminate them from there. To summarise, overall, the use of negative keywords is designed to prevent wastage on your Google Ads. Not only this, but it's also going to ensure that the right people are seeing your ads so you get the best quality inquiries. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you found this helpful. If you want to find out other ways which you can reduce wastage in your Google Ads accounts, don't forget to subscribe to our channel as we post regular videos on all things digital marketing.